Hello, Quail. Can you hear me? Is this working correctly? Do you have sound on? Hopefully, you're not running away at the sound of my voice. I've been on Twitch and small streams so much recently, it's wild. I think I have like 25 subs. Jesus Christ, that's crazy. Nice. Yeah, I played with the filters a little bit and just kind of went by ear and tried making some changes, and it seems to have gotten better, I think. Question mark. Plus the new microphone. I went from like a shitty old like a Blue Yeti that I've had forever to like one of the nicer Shure. So yeah, it was quite a jump in microphone. I mean, this shit is like way too expensive, honestly. But I hated I hated like my voice in the other microphone so much. I'll give to most of them from people I don't even know because I fell asleep and get rated through channels. Yeah, I've had that happen before too. It's weird how gifted subs like work because like for a period of time, like Twitch did it differently, so they like uh kind of like favored people active in chat, but now they just do it so like it's just completely random. So even people that don't ever chat get that stuff like all the time now. Like even if you or if channels like small ones like get a whole bunch of gifted, like you don't even have to be in the channel sometimes. But yeah, it's kind of crazy how many you can get just through gifts. Okay, I'm gonna try turning on this camera. The moment of truth. I think this is the right one. So let's see. I've looked way worse before, for sure. I don't know what it looks like on full screen. Probably not nearly as good. I know, like my skin is fucking drives me crazy. I need to move. Maybe I should just here the whole. I'll give the full body because my face is not my strong point. I would say my body is. It's hard to. Oh, and I got these breast forms in too, which I don't know. They're kind of like janky, but it kind of adds to the effect. So we'll see. I don't know. I've never done a stream like this, so I have no idea. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I got like the first size I got was like way too big. And then I had to get like the very smallest one just for it to not look like insane. I don't like anything like too like big because it just looks like super unnatural, I think, at least for me. Yeah. It's fun for sure. But yeah, there's some like yeah, the standard size they just are like huge. Like I didn't have anything. Like I took some I've never been on HRT, but I've taken some estrogen in like supplement form enough to the point where I did like have a little bit of like breast growth where I didn't have anything. But like before I did that, I had nothing on my chest as far as muscle or fat or anything. It was just like super like bony, I guess I would you could say. And I've always had like muscular arms and legs, but just nothing on my chest ever. It's kind of weird. So one cool trick I found: get a swimsuit top that fits you well. Really, for For the breast forms, is that what you're talking about? I have a bra on that I'm using, obviously, but and it's kind of, I was actually gonna kind of use it as a swimsuit, even though technically it's not. But I don't think Twitch would know that if I jumped into a hot tub or sat next to a hot tub. You can cut into the fabric a bit to make a hole and slide the breast forms in. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, I know they sell like the that probably would be helpful because they do move around way too much if you just try and without like using some sort of like adhesive or backing, they move around too much in a normal bra, definitely. It works better than a normal bra unless you get a bra pocket on. Yeah, one problem I have, like, I'm not blessed to be like completely hairless, unfortunately. That's my biggest problem in like cross dressing or doing anything is hair essentially. Like I have hair on my chest, unfortunately, like way more than I would like, and on my face. So it just makes it super difficult. Like facial hair is just such a it just kills it for me so fucking much. I almost never wear makeup because the facial hair is just such an issue. Even covering up like uh like a 5 o'clock shadow, it's so difficult. They do sell bras for them where you can it has a pocket the same. Yeah. Yep, I've seen them. I don't wear them actually too often, to be honest, to probably even like have something like that. I don't know. It's just like something I wear every once in a while. They're kind of nice, but they also kind of like they move around a lot. But yeah, maybe if I got a bra, or I know they actually have like backing, like actual tape. Like medical adhesive tape or something you're supposed to use. But just to have like some sort of like figure, I guess. So on the channel, what channels are you watching? Like other femboy channels? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, I mean, my fiance has the same issue with facial hair. I still think she's cute, but it drives her crazy if she's lazy and doesn't. I like it fucks up my skin for me to have to like when I shave like to the point where I have to like to apply like makeup and stuff. It it fucks up my skin. Like I don't know, my hair is just like too thick. Like it's not super dense all over, but the hair itself is just like a very coarse and like thickness, and it just I have to go down so fucking like low with the when I'm shaving. It just ends up fucking up my skin later on. So it's just a pain in the ass. It's hard to do. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm using is electric. I can't even use like regular blades ever because it's almost always like way worse if I go that low. Like I can't even use like a regular blade. It's fucked up. So I would like to get um like laser or something at some point. But that a little costly. Like I would like to like get laser on my chest and my face, honestly, just or all over like my like upper chest, and that's where it's the worst for where it bothers me the worst. I mean, especially where you would see it the worst is like up here. Also, if you do go on HRT, that does change if it's yeah, it would to a certain extent, but like I think it would just thin it out for me. I've used I've tried like multiple things. Like and one of the only permanent things I've found is this IPL device. I don't know if you've ever looked into any of this stuff, but I'm gonna take a drink. But it's like these devices you can buy on Amazon. It's intense pulse light or something where it like flashes, and it's kind of like a cheap, well, not super cheap, like Amazon. It's essentially just like a really bright like flash bulb, and it can target darker hair. But it's not. You have to use it a whole bunch of times, and the area that like it covers is like an inch by a half an inch. So you have to move it like a million times and try and like track where you're going, and you have to use it so much that it's really difficult. Like I use it on my chest a little bit, on my stomach a little bit, and like down here, and it helped a lot like right here, but it was only because I concentrated like right where that hair is in the center. So I have actually seen it. It's a lot lighter, and I did it on my legs a little bit, but it's like the area you would have to cover for it to be like worth it is just it's too tedious. Like if you could pay somebody else to do it, maybe it would be worth it, but doing it yourself is just so fucking difficult. Plus, it's like a super bright light. You can't even like directly look at it when it like flashes. Otherwise, it'll fuck your eyes up. Like that's how bright it is. Like there was a it's kind of crazy like how powerful the actual flash is. I accidentally like had it angled a little bit and like it directly went into my eye, and I had like blurry vision, or I had that like imprint in my vision for I don't know, like close to an hour. I was actually a little afraid. I fucked up my eye from it. Yeah, IPL. But if I didn't have to like worry about like that kind of stuff, it would be a lot easier. I mostly follow Balatro streams or other games I play, but I definitely target small streams because I like actually making friends. Yeah, yeah, I noticed. Yeah, most of the people that I've seen come in here just are really focused on meeting just smaller streamers because they have that one-on-one conversation where you wouldn't have with anybody over like 100 viewers or anything. So, out of curiosity, has there ever been someone you followed like when they were smaller and then they got bigger and you were like, oh, I'm not interested in this person anymore? I don't have. Let me change some stuff around real quick. Actually, I'm gonna put some music on too. Given the option, I'll prioritize femboy or trans or LGBTQ streams because I'm straight passing and cis, but I am very queer, so I fit in better with the queers, as they would say. Yeah, yeah, I get it. I mean, that's definitely I would say where I probably drift towards. Maybe not like directly, but like I mean, all the channels I'm in are basically in that group. I don't want it to be weird if I make a joke about. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I mean, I feel like almost nowadays. Of course, I don't know what some like. There's probably a lot of like normie channels that probably wouldn't like that, but I feel like the majority, at least, of the channels I watch, everyone's like always making sucking dick jokes like all the time. Okay, change that. Oh yeah, I was gonna put on fucking music. Jesus, ADHD is god awful. I forgot what I got up for. Um, yeah, yeah, I know what you mean, Quail. It's just a lot easier that way. Have you been on Twitch a long time? I can't remember if we talked about that before or not. This is a little loud. Is that volume okay for the music? How does that sound compared to my voice? Or how does this sound now? I guess now that I'm closer to the mic. Like 13 or 15 years, something. Jesus. Okay, so that's that's a long time. I mean, that was like pretty much Justin TV days at that point, wasn't it? Like when it converted. When was that? When did that happen? I can't remember. I need to try and back up a little bit. I'm gonna see how far away I can get this mic because it's attached to like this stool thing I can move. Might have to move the camera. Oh well. Right after Twitch, my roommate was on Justin TV, and I joined Twitch in like 2012, 2013, I think. This is my main. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you were. I remember you were saying that before. Yeah, your other one got banned or something. Yeah, the one I was using like before I created this one is I don't think that old, but it's at least 10 years old. But I never really streamed on it or anything. Honestly, I don't this I think you were actually I think one of the first people I think that came in here when I first started streaming. It's kind of crazy. Just like when I first started like I don't know using this name. It's kind of crazy like I don't know how I've attached myself to this weird ass username and how it's just because I go into other chats like a lot of time like because I did on my other username and I've just been using this one and doing the same thing and just it's a little surprising like I mean not that surprising the reaction it gets considering like what it is but like it's already been kind of like normalized in my head. So it almost like surprises me when people still like message me like, "Oh, what the fuck was with your username?" or just some. There's all been all sorts of reactions. Like people have accused me like when I was just chatting or just like doing typing in chat like I normally would of trying to like farm like uh like chat or something for like I don't for like attention or something. It was so bizarre. So bizarre. Just because like my username is so like I don't know, just sticks out so much, which is kind of a blessing and kind of a curse. Like I knew I needed something to stick out a little bit, but I have my troll account name. I like to join streams with face cam and follow just to watch their facial expression. Oh, just to see when they read off your name. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, that is kind of like how my name is to a certain degree. Like I've had like Edward Nipple Knives. It's pretty good. I don't know though. I think mine beats that. Futa pantsuit. Like if you know like what it means, like I think most people don't, and that's the only reason I've gotten away with it. Some people are like, really? From that Edward Nipple Knives? Oh man. Well, I don't know what channels are hanging out in, but that's funny. I guess like smaller streamers like I've been on this platform so long and like I go into channels where like my name is like I don't want to say normal, but it's like there's a lot of people with just like bizarre, stupid like Like there's one user called Futanari Connoisseur that I've seen around for years, which is like one of the reasons I was like, oh, I probably could get away with this name because he's been around for, or they've been around forever, and it's just straight up Futanari like underscore connoisseur. So they must not care too much about certain things like that. And they gave me the most basic like option for monetization stuff so I can get like bits or subs or whatever. So I don't know if a human has to verify or like flick that switch or how it's set up. Probably not, but now I just need a voice filter so I don't sound as masculine. I do have some voices like some femme voices or some femme voices I should say. I don't know if I'm brave enough to do them on stream yet. Oh no, I mean, if you watch Balatro, Dan Giesling just stared for like 20 seconds. I wish I clipped it because chat went wild. Dan Giesling? Really? The guy, he was on what, Survivor or something? What was that? Not Survivor. Something like that. Some reality show. Because I've watched him through another stream. Uh, I don't know. Have you ever heard of Sips? He's in, like the UK. He's originally from Canada, but they've done some streams together, and I've seen him that way. I'm trying to think of some other ones. I mean, there's a lot of names I've seen that people have like donated like gifts to. Like they just looked up like bizarre like combinations of words. You know, Sips. Yeah, Sips is pretty good. I used to watch his channel all the time, honestly, but I don't know because his chat can be good. Like a lot of streams I go to, I do chat a lot, so I normally like there to be like somewhat of a. See, I'm kind of like a little different than you. I like there to be an active chat, like other people. It just I don't know. That's just how I am when I normally um, watch streams. Yeah, Sips plays a lot of games that I enjoy watching on Twitch. I need to remember to bring this mic closer. It's supposed to be like 6 inches away from my mouth. I don't know how good it sounds when it's that far away. Also, I gotta stay in camera frame. I mean, I enjoy small streams with an active chat. I just like being able to. No, no, no. I get it. I get it. Yeah. I mean, you just, yeah, obviously, when you're on a real small channel, you're like, it's just a one on one. But I mean, it ranges like all over for me. Like, I watch channels that, have like 12,000 viewers to like 50 viewers. I normally don't go much lower than 50, honestly. Like, I probably wouldn't ever watch someone my size. That's just like how I am. I don't know why. It kind of depends on context. I don't just hunt out huge streams. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, I get it. It's just like all over. I mean, just people enjoy what people enjoy. I mean, there are so many streams. One of the things I like about Twitch is like every stream is like its own. I mean, yeah, I watch Hassan every day. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna comment on that. I'm not a huge Hassan fan. I'm not gonna lie. I've ever since like I remember specifically when he joined Twitch and he first started getting big. And I don't know, ever since then he's just like rubbed me the wrong way, to be honest. Like there's just something about him. I don't know. He just always seemed like super fake to me. That was always my opinion though. I've never really watched his content though too much. But yeah, I mean, he's getting. It's kind of crazy how fucking big he's gotten. Because like I said, I do remember. Like, do you remember? Like, I don't know if you ever watched this, but like, there was a channel or stream or like thing this guy put together called the Raj Patel Show or the Austin. God, what was it? Austin something show. Oh God, what was I can't remember, but they had like it was almost like a panel show where they used to have like six different people, and he used to go on there because I used to watch. There was a period of time I watched Destiny, actually. Yep, I know. It finally happened. I'm normally super lazy. Thank you, Walk Right and Come. This is the first time I've actually attempted to look halfway femme. Like I told Bearded Quail, my voice still needs a lot of work, but here I'll give. I have to stand up because like my face is not the selling point. I feel like my body is definitely the selling point. Especially, I wish I want to say my age, but I also don't want to because I feel like it makes it better, but also I just don't want to say my fucking age. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Maybe a hot tub stream later. I don't know. We'll see. I'd like to do this more often, though. Definitely, because I enjoy like doing makeup, even though it's fucking a pain in the ass. Like one of the first things I realized when when I first like started like cross dressing and stuff was just like this shit is so time consuming. Like to do like try and do correctly, it's so fucking time consuming, especially when you're starting out and have no idea what you're doing. Of course, a woman walked by behind me right when you stood up and gave me a weird look. That's the price you pay for watching them boys in public. It could be worse. At least I'm not in the hot tub yet. I gotta remember to bring this closer. It's literally like right outside the door. I just don't know how well the mic probably won't work. I'll probably have to try hooking up the other mic or maybe just not have a mic. Yeah, what time is it? Like 1:20? How long have I been I haven't even been live for an hour. So I spend all the time doing this fucking makeup. I might as well try and get as much use out of it as I can. So we'll see. I have to see how I haven't like really tried to do it all the way yet. It should be feasible. I mean, like I said, it's only like 10 feet away from me right now. I just don't know how well the phone or my camera will do through the Wi-Fi. So we'll see. I also have I know I'm not going to. I really want to go out there just to at least give it a try, see like if I do have problems, at least note that down and fix it for later, maybe. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I also bought because I know this is very popular in some of the other well more than Finboy, like a lot of like hot tub stream type channels. They have like I'll write your name on my arm or thigh with a highlighter. So I got some highlighters just in case anyone enjoys having their name written on a body part. I am more than willing to accommodate. such requests. I have no issues with defacing my body for monetary gain at all. In fact, I've been waiting for this moment the whole time. If I'm being completely honest, this is the dream job, to just write names on my body on with highlighters for people in Twitch chat. I finally have made it, or maybe making it. We'll see. My friend has a wall poster where he writes the name of anyone who donates. I have I got a whiteboard too. Or I had a whiteboard and I got some dry erase markers. So I could do that too. Or some, the dry erase whiteboard version. I have it just like right off to the side here. I try to prepare a little bit for the Ehor part or Ehor segment of the stream. So I did a little bit of research, not a whole lot. But those were some of the things that stuck out to me immediately. I figured if it's working for these people that have been on the site for years and years, then if if you watch Balatro, you might even know him. Young Skirt. I don't really normally watch Balatro. I have on certain channels that I enjoy, that I just would normally watch whatever they're playing, but I don't seek out Balatro specifically. I've never actually played it, even though I've heard a million good things about it. I've considered it multiple times. I just haven't pulled the trigger and got into a little, because I'm a little scared of getting like addicted to it. ChatGPT, how should I be an EHO streamer? You don't think I've already asked ChatGPT? I've already taken the notes and done all that, prepared. We've done like simulations back and forth just so I can know how to attract the whales and stuff like that. Because that's an important, element of e-whoring, is getting the whales. They make up a large segment of, from what I've heard, like gacha games, like they are like a huge portion of that. I think those individual people that just spend like thousands and thousands of dollars. That's why there's so many fucking gacha games. Like everything that comes out of China and Korea is a gacha game. It seems like. Like I was actually playing that. Have you seen that horse girl game? Umusume. I can't. Umasume. I can't remember how you pronounce it. It looks like Uma Museum, but I think it's Umasume. Pretty Derby. It's actually free on Steam. And they just have like some gotcha mechanics. No, I'm still holding. I'm not gonna lie, I found out what my fiance liked in her fantasy roleplay audios, and then used a horny AI chat to play both parts to figure out how to better understand what she likes and play the part. I mean, why not? Use it as a tool, that's what it is. I don't understand, honestly. There is a very like strong opinion, like a lot of people have, that it's like, oh, AI bad. You can't use AI. Everything AI is bad, and like I feel so much like they're just wasting their time and their breath. Like it's gonna happen. You complaining and bitching and moaning and crying about AI and about supporting like real artists is, it's great, but you're wasting your time ultimately. It's just there's so much money that can be made from people that it's just like the crying was not going to stop it in any sort of manner. Yeah. Well, I mean, I mean, I understand some of the reasoning, and I mean, some of the reasoning is just and understandable, but it's like, in the end, it's just like a waste of time. I feel like all the complaining and the bitching and the moaning. It's like everyone, obviously, I feel like everyone is like, in a perfect world, yeah, everyone could just afford an artist and pay an artist or pay, whatever the AI would be doing. You would pay a human to do that, but you just can't. We don't live in that world anymore, at least. Yeah. Well, one thing, like I've used it in like my avatar and some screens and like at least in like the bigger stuff, I don't mind. I'm gonna put like a little like almost like a watermark that just says it's AI because I'm gonna use it until I can at least afford an artist or something to do something better. Because it is for the most part fairly generic. Also, I literally make a living right now training and developing AIs, so I use it daily. Yeah. Like I said, it's not going anywhere. It's only gonna be getting better. Like, yeah, what ChatGPT 5 just literally came out. I mean, once it can get better, like long-term memory, I think that'll help a lot. It's still, I feel like, kind of weak in some areas where you can tell it some things and then it doesn't necessarily follow those directions later on. But it can be, I don't know. I can see how it can be confusing. Plus, like have you like look? I don't know how like much you've like looked deeply or understand deeply like how it works like internally, but it's just kind of insane. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, for stuff like that especially like yeah, you would never actually pay somebody to do that. Okay, for like instance, I understand the argument like a big company that can easily afford an artist for them to go to AI is kind of like a fucking garbage corporate like attitude and like way of thinking and just like all they're doing is reaping the benefit, like the monetary benefit of it. You know what I'm saying? Where they could easily afford an artist. But if you don't have the funds available or, just you don't know how to do it yourself, like for programming, again, and I still, I mean, technically am a programmer and have been for a long time. So that's for me. So yeah, that's annoying about AI. I'm not going to turn it. Yeah. Well, a lot of people are trying to do that, turn around and sell that stuff. And I mean, even that isn't the worst thing ever. If like, I don't know, it can be. You can get into some weird territory there, like debate, like oh, how much effort went into it for if like you should be able to sell it or how much have you changed it. I don't know. That's what all the whole law is, essentially, I guess. Yeah, that's what I just don't understand. I mean, I don't get into fights about it. I don't really talk about it. I put a notice in my bio because I know people are probably gonna ask, and I just wanted something to point to. Um, I could say go read this. Like, if you don't understand, I can like explain in detail. But I'm a programmer, and most of my work is writing AI coding stuff, finding what went wrong and how. Yeah, you were telling me about that before. It's interesting. What language are you testing for that mostly? I've done I don't know. I don't know what I would consider a fair amount of stuff like programming wise in AI, but a good amount. I'd like to think. I've done way more like manually. One thing I've noticed manually, or at least some of the code I've written, there's no way an AI could do it currently. It's too specific and too low level, even if it is JavaScript. Like, there's some code I wrote for this. Did I ever show you or actually tell you that site I made? Python and JavaScript. I was okay. Yeah, JavaScript is what I am very familiar with. Did I ever tell you that site I actually made? Did I don't know if I showed you that. I said it. I told some other people. Anyways, this site, I I have told you. Oh, haven't? Hold on a second. Let me copy this link real quick. I spent forever. Uh, hold on one second. And this is actually not even the updated version. So I have this one in the main site. The beta site, that's the beta site's the newer one. The non-beta one is like the one that most people use though. The general public. I spent a lot of fucking time on this shit though. Maybe I intended on it looking sus. I gotta get viewers in here somehow. I gotta like try and get in those good like thumbnail poses as often as I can. Like imagine seeing that thumbnail. Would you click on that? It is impossible to get off the fucking bottom of just chatting, which I think I am on still. Yes, I am. I was making a comment or thinking the other day. Oh yeah, by the way, this stuff is like it's basically like a Minecraft in the browser, but I've spent a shit ton of time on it uh like I it's hard to even talk about like without just rambling on. But like I fucking read made like redstone simulations from scratch like in a 3D environment that are like almost exactly comparable to Minecraft and like all the water mechanics and physics and fucking like a million like sound effects and like interaction mechanics. And it was all from scratch. I didn't like port anything. It was all just like, oh, I don't even want to look at CSS. I mean, calling CSS Minecraft, it's like, is it CSS Minecraft or is it CSS colored voxels? I mean, anyone that says colored voxels is Minecraft is just clickbait, honestly. Colored voxels is not fucking Minecraft. I'm sorry. After spending thousands of hours on trying to create like a Minecraft editor slash like simulation type thing. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. First of all, the why in the actual fuck would you do CSS? Jesus Christ, that makes me want to like gouge out my eyeball. Gouge. I keep forgetting about the mic. Gouge out my eyeballs just thinking about it. CSS. Oh God, that's worse than fucking PHP. Just the fact. Oh, I'm. Yeah. I mean, again, it's probably like you'd be surprised how simple you can do like basic voxels. Like how I made this site, I basically found a super basic voxel demo that was like 400 lines that was showing basic Perlin terrain generation and the most basic of voxel rendering of WebGL, like graphic, like how you set up the canvas and how you write basic shader code, like the most basic form of all that. I took that like from 400 lines and I broke it down, figured out how it worked, and then kept adding things onto it till it was like almost 150,000 lines. So, and I did that over a period of like years and years and years. And yeah, I never marketed it though properly or like ever whatever did much with it honestly. Oh yeah, I mean it's fascinating if you want to spend your time doing that. I mean, that's like people could look at what I'm doing and be like, "Oh yeah, that's a waste of time." Like, why would you do something like Minecraft already exists? Like, why are you trying to like do it again? And I mean, there's lots of reasons why I did it, but a lot of people think it's just stupid and a waste of time. But I spent thousands of hours doing it and all my own money fucking hosting the site and buying or owning the names and learning fucking all the bullshit I had to learn just to get it to work. Because I didn't know any JavaScript at all before I played Minecraft or started that project at all. And Minecraft ended up teaching me, or like forcing me in a way to, yeah, write almost 250,000 lines probably. Or not that much, but a lot of that was PHP and stuff. I gotta get on my knees again. Hopefully it doesn't look suspicious, or hopefully it does. I don't. Actually, man, this is a. I mean, one of my friends who is a senior dev at Apple and designs their built-ins Kubernetes clusters also just for fun. Recreated Duke Nukem 3D build engine in Java. I get it. That's just fun. Like, there's definitely part of the reason I did what I did. I just loved the idea of having absolute and complete control of like an environment. It's almost like a god like complex type feeling to a certain extent. Like especially when it's yours and like you created it from a scratch essentially. Like and you can do like literally whatever you want. Like the reason I ended up even doing Redstone was cuz like I redid the whole Minecraft, this whole thing, the system, how it like used like resource packs where before it was all hard coded and I had to recreate everything so it worked with Minecraft resource packs, which was so insanely time consuming and difficult because I had to redo everything from hard coding to like dynamic importing and like working with the Minecraft format and like doing all that from scratch because it was all before AI. So I couldn't just say like, oh, AI, like import this fucking Minecraft resource pack. Like, and so I had to do all this stupid like importing logic and like all this bullshit from scratch and like do this like cascading like shit. It was just ridiculous. In a sane world, I honestly shouldn't be allowed in the internet. What do you mean? Oh yeah, oh, yeah. I mean, there's people doing way worse stuff. I mean, trolling is honestly just benign compared to some of the horrific shit on the fucking internet and dark internet or dark web. Eesh. There's some stuff out there that is just some fucked up shit you don't want to ever think about. So trolling is not so bad. In fact, I mean, the internet wouldn't be the internet. What did I get down here for? Damn it, my ADHD is so bad sometimes. What did I get down here for? I started talking about something. Or I started reading your message and I completely forgot what I moved down here for. I don't remember. My memory's so bad. You know what? I haven't done my makeup in a very long time, and it actually doesn't look too bad. I'm very surprised. I was a little concerned. My eyeshadow is always like very, very difficult for me, especially. Where is this stupid fucking thing at? Oh, there it is. My roommate and I, back in the day, she and I went to Walmart and she bought panties. And then she was talking to the fiance on the phone later. And she said, "Yeah, I got new panties today from pantystore.org. Totally a real website." It wouldn't surprise me. I think I actually stole some from Walmart a long, long time ago. In Minecraft. That's obviously anybody from Walmart. That's obviously a joke. I didn't do that for real, but
Mhm.
it wasn't. But by the time she hung up the phone, it was owned, and it's just showing the. Oh, what? God, I keep forgetting what the fuck. I need to like stop reading messages when I'm about to do something because I get distracted so easily on my own that the messages just make it so much worse. The fuck was I gonna do? This is a problem I already have without streaming. Oh yeah, also I stopped smoking cigarettes like several months ago, so I have to. I don't have to, but I vape sometimes now, so I hope you don't have a problem with that. Oh man, also I need to remember to not look at certain angles because I hate my fucking profile view so bad. That's one thing. I need to get laser hair, all the hair off my face, and then a different friend joked about sling panties a month later. It was like, I kind of have a domain for that if you want. It would have been that, man. I wonder how much you could get for that domain. Oh, man, my fucking legs. Could probably get a fair amount. It's ridiculous some of the prices people try to sell domains for. Like I was surprised that cubicle website I got, like that was actually fairly. I got that fairly early for like how that name works out with .xyz and cubicle being 3D thing. Like there was another one like the office version of it. They were trying to sell for like 15,000. It's ridiculous how much they try and sell some of these domains for. So I wonder what time hot tubs. I've never actually been in the hot tub channel or hot tub category before. I wonder how this is gonna work out. Yeah, I was wondering, Beard Quail, how Twitch would react if I completely jokingly sold some. Completely jokingly, of course. I actually have some. There were some like really nice ones I got from Airy a long time ago because I used to get a whole bunch from there, and like I liked them so much I ended up getting like 12 or not 12, maybe like 10 of them, and I still have 5 that I haven't even opened that are like all new with tags, but they're so nice. Can you can you hear that? The squeaking. Sounds like an elephant. Also, is that motion like? Think I'll get in trouble for that motion on Twitch? Like, Bearded, are you're on mobile? You said. Is that what you said before? It's below the gain of the mic most of the. Okay, good. I have some like some things, some of those filters set up, so it should block that out most of the time. You know what's funny is like I can actually like whistle loud enough where like, or a high enough pitch where the noise cancellation just completely mutes it. It's kind of crazy. Are you using the native Twitch application, or are you using a special app for like chat and stuff? Yeah, I need to like put WD-40 on this shit. Because yeah, if you have a low gain block, that cuts out the squeaking. Yeah, native Twitch. Uh, you need to try the Frosty app if you've never used that before. Like I would download it like right now if I were you. Because the native Twitch application on mobile is garbage, like absolute garbage, and the Frosty is actually like way, 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 way better. Highly recommend. I don't know if you've ever heard of it before. But that way you can like actually, because I have a lot of my earbud is like getting caught on my hair. There's actually a lot of other emotes and stuff. Not that I mean you have to use them, but there's a lot of emotes in like 7TV that are available to use through Frosty. I mean you could use them through the normal Twitch add-on too, but Frosty has like a special thing set up so it just enables like better Twitch TV emotes and 7TV and FFZ emotes. Downloading, never heard of it. I mean, I've had a shot. No, no, no. I mean, I get it. I highly doubt your phone is shittier than mine. Like my phone, which is what is recording this, because like my phone is like the best like camera I have, even though it is like so fucking horrible. It's like very old as far as like phones go. I need a new one. I mean, because even though it's a decent camera, I don't know. I don't even try. I never like really watch it. I'm never on Instagram that much, honestly. It's old as fuck though. It's a Pixel 3B, I think. It's very old. One of the threes. The lower or mid range three, not the high range three. It's super super old. Yeah, I don't know. You can look up, do one of the comparison things. Also, no Pixel is a Google phone, even old. That's good. I mean, it's old Android. I mean, it's not like a. They're not that much better than Samsung or anything else, really. Honestly. And just look it up. I don't know how old it is, but it's like I want to say 7 or 8 years old, probably. Which by phone standards is horrible. Hmm. I mean, still, it's a phone. So it might not be. I mean, it might be on par with mine. Because honestly, I could easily see them handing out my phone at a homeless tent. I'm not lying. It's about that good. The only reason I have it still is because I just almost never use my phone, and I just don't care at all about having a good phone. That's why I got it in the first place, because it was like so cheap, and that was when it was like new. So it's like barely worth probably the weight of it now. It's worse because if that's your camera, holy shit. Okay, fine. Well, maybe you have me beat. Okay, I'll give it to you. Maybe yours is worse. I happen to find the one person. Also, I apologize if my, I don't know, maybe the mic makes it better, but my nose is like super stuffed up, and I feel like my voice is very nasally. It's kind of crazy. The only reason I even am able to use the phone camera at all is because somebody made a special app that allows it to like stream directly to OBS as like a add-on in there. My new phone is still low end TCL 50XC, and it's kind of nice for being 135 out of pocket. There's if you paid like 135 recently for yours, it's got to be better than mine. Because I only paid like, I want to say like 180 when mine was new like 8 years ago. So it's got to be like better than mine. I bet you mine is like worth $20 if I try to turn it in. If that. So maybe I do have you beat. Maybe not as a competition, but you know, if it was, I would probably win the shitty phone competition. Just saying. Just saying. Also, what has it been, like an hour and a half? I might like get up and stretch and grab some food, or grab a small snack real quick. It's like almost 2 a.m., which I don't care. I can still go for a little bit longer or a while longer. I don't know, a couple hours maybe. Because I still would like to try at least get in the hot tub. I need to like, there's not like a good light thing situation by it though, unfortunately. Like nothing set up like where I can just flip a switch. So I'm gonna have to like move some like, I don't know, clamp lights around something, and try and make sure I don't electrocute myself by having them fall into the hot tub, because it is a very real possibility, and they are very close to where the hot tub is. So yeah, hopefully I don't electrocute myself live on Twitch for the first hot tub stream. How embarrassing would that be? That would be crazy if I did that. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go grab a quick snack. I'm gonna turn the music up a little bit. I'm gonna assume the knee position again. A got position. Maybe I can get an emote out of this. Maybe I shouldn't be trying for these emotes. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's allowed on Twitch. Can I just like pantomime a blowjob on Twitch? I don't really know what's allowed. I will say this though. I will say this: I go into some hot tub streams sometimes, and they're getting away with a lot of shit. They are getting away with a lot of shit in some of these hot tub streams. Like in some of these yoga streams, like I was reading, I had to check on the rules to make sure like what I could get away with as far as like a bathing suit. Oh well, 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 well. Look who decided to show up. Speaking of the perfect time to go on break, it's toe licking, toe licker frogs. Frogs or eggs. The toe licking frog eggs. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab a snack real quick and change this thing real quick. Okay, you should be able to hear the music as well. Yeah, eggs, you were just in time. I was just about to go have a break, and then I started pantomiming off-screen blowjob just to see. So that's where we're at. Welcome. I will be back here in like 5 minutes or so. Yeah, you heard me. I'm pantomiming a blowjob on Twitch because that's what I'm doing now. That's what I'm here for. E-beggar, e-whore, slash, I don't know, something. I'll be right back. Give me 5 minutes or so. I don't like the song. I'm going to change it. Oh, yeah, this is better. Be right back. So I had a great idea. How about I write somebody's name on a banana and eat it? Is anybody doing that? Eggs. If I write your name on a banana and eat it, will you give me $250 or $100? That's a deal. I will eat a banana with your name on it. How about that? Consider it. Okay, I'm gonna eat a Pop Tart real quick. Okay, I am back. Let me turn down this music a little bit. Okay. And let me switch things. I was eating a Pop Tart. Yeah, my last boss bought one for our old friend or self-defense. I asked him to shoot me with it. Internally, he was like, "Oh my god, yes." I didn't want to ask. That's like that reminds me of that one movie where Will Ferrell gets shot with that dart gun. What movie was that? With the guy where he's like, "Oh my god, yes." Uh, it's a playlist, I think so. Hold on. Oh god, my fucking hair is showing. Ugh. And this wig, it's like the cheapest like wig you can get, like basically on Amazon. But I've bought more expensive ones, and they're like not that good. I prefer for some reason the look of the cheap ones. I don't know. Maybe I think I kind of just like looking like trash. Like it's kind of my thing. I don't know. I have this like instinct to turn to trash or be trash. I don't know. So I want like the $5 hooker wig. That's what I feel like I should be doing, standing in the corner for $5 in this wig. It's like, oh, geez, I just blew up my nose. That's horrible. It's like one of the, it's like $8 or $10 on Amazon, I think. Yeah, I mean it's almost too much. Like it's kind of itchy, especially hard when why does it look like my arm is hairy? I mean, they are. I prefer. I've gotten like more expensive ones that not like suit. They wigs can get super expensive. Apparently, I don't know. I've never paid that much. I've got ones that are like 3 or 4 times more expensive than this, and I just didn't like them as much. I think there's something about this color I like too. It's like a pinkish, like blonde kind of. I don't know. I really like this color though. As someone who owns 2 sex dolls and threw them in a dumpster like a dead hooker when I moved, I within the last year recently had to move, and I threw a lot of stuff away. And I don't have any sex dolls, but I do have a mannequin actually that's literally back there. I didn't buy it for that purpose. I mean, I bought it for like mannequin related purposes, but it definitely gets some looks. Like it might as well be a fucking sex doll. Oh, I need to stop showing my disgusting dark hair. Kind of forget to look or pay attention to what I look like. Yeah, I had to yeah, within the last year, like I left my apartment and I literally just destroyed like all my furniture, like just kicked it apart and threw it in the dumpster. I literally filled like 4 or 5 of the large like industrial dumpsters up. My girlfriend at the time, now fiance, helped me clean out my storage shit. She thought I was joking. She was like, "Wow, this box is heavy." It was like a fake Christmas tree. I said, yeah, sure, let's go with that." But yeah, I've heard they're pretty heavy. I've heard that. So did you have to go? Did you go with like a futa model? I have to know. I would only assume so. I mean, like, if you're gonna do that, why would you do anything else? Or maybe a strap on. I don't know. You can do that too. I definitely haven't done that on a mannequin. Definitely not. That would be completely weird. Totally inappropriate. Ah, this thing is itchy. I'm sorry. I'm saying inappropriate things. That was what the bag of dildos was for? Right on. I get it. You don't gotta tell me twice. Sorry, I'm finishing up this milk. I had some milk with my Pop Tart. And this wig is super itchy. Ugh, on the sides. I want to get it so like my ear. You can see my ear. I don't know why, but I like that. It's this is the bad thing. Like all the hair. Like the thing is with this wig, it's so cheap. I just don't care about it at all. So whenever I use it, I just like throw it back in a bag, and it's gotten so disgusting and ratty. It was 5'7". It was advertised as having smaller breasts, but they ended up being 20. Jeez, my feeling. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Yeah, that sounds a little ridiculous. That's I've never got to that point. Sounds like it could be some fun though, honestly. I wish there was a little bit easier way for me to test this hot tub stuff. Yeah, that would be weird. You know what's crazy? I like when I bought this, like it was so like spur of the moment because I wasn't. I don't know what the fuck I was on Amazon for, honestly, but I just saw this weird mannequin, and I just immediately thought, like, what kind of person would like buy that? It's so weird. Like, I don't know why I thought that, but that was like immediately in my thought, like, who would buy it? Because it looks so weird on Amazon. Like, they didn't have like any hair on it, so it looked like some alien. And I was like, who would buy this? And then like for some reason, I ended up looking at it, and like within 30 minutes, I had it in my cart, and I was like, I'm buying it because it was so cheap. It was like I don't know how much those dollars were, but this was like super cheap. It was like $45, and then you had to pay for shipping. So it ended up being like it was well under $100. It was like $70 total. So it's the exact same size as me, like physically. It's like 5'9", and obviously it's a mannequin, so it doesn't weigh nearly as much. It's not like one of the real dolls where they weigh a whole bunch. It's essentially what it is. It's like a full size Barbie. I'll have to bring it out because I used to like do. I've thrown away more weird shit than most people have ever owned. I get it. I mean, you don't have to list it off, but I get it. I have I've had my own I've had some weird shit accidentally sold off in storage wars type situations before. I had some stuff in a storage unit, and like I was late on this payment, and it wasn't even for that much, and I had fucking paid these people thousands of dollars over the years. And it was for like $150, and It was this late because they expected me to pay them physical checks, and I just wanted to do online shit, and I always forgot. And then they ended up auctioning this shit off for however much, and I still had to pay them the $150. Otherwise, they're gonna report me to the credit bureau. But I had a whole bunch of like, not a whole bunch, but I had some weird shit in there. Plus a lot of personal shit, and it was like poof, gone. It was just like fucking Storage Wars. It just pieced out. But whatever, I really don't ever even miss that stuff anyways. Even though it was a lot of like personal stuff, like yearbooks from school and like some other stuff, some like clothes. Also, my sister's on the testing track for some high-end sex toy companies, so she and I randomly see each other Amazon links to the sex toys. We think each other. We're like, you and your sister? Okay, that's on a whole nother. I could never. I have a sister, a younger sister, and I could never fucking a million years do that. Like, we are so different. It's actually crazy. I can never imagine that with my sister. It'd be cool. She's definitely not like that. We definitely do not like have any sort of relationship like that at all. And I need to move this so I'm not looking all the way over here. But I did change this. Oh, it's on full screen. Okay, that's a little better. Yeah, that's on a whole nother level. I feel like I need to put something on my chest here. Like some makeup. I have this like red mark I don't like. So I'm not sure how to test this hot. Let's see. Yeah, it's weird, but we realized one day we didn't care as long as we don't discuss dicks. Like, I don't want to know about her husband's dick, and she doesn't want to know about mine. Otherwise, though, whatever. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just never have been cool with my family in like that way. Like, even though my mom is probably the reason, like, I turned out a lot of the way I did. Like, I don't know. I've just always been like not that way with my family at all. Like, I mean, I get it. Like, some people are like that. And again, I wish we had that relationship, but it's just so far from that. And honestly, like, I hate saying this, but my fucking sister drives me insane and kind of like, I don't want to say I hate her, but I kind of hate her to some extent. Like, parts of me hate her. I know it's not good to say about family, and especially about your sister, but she drives me fucking. She literally just drives me insane. Like, her personality drives me fucking insane. And a lot of things she does just drive me insane. My mom was also my dad went crazy later. Now he doesn't speak to me because I'm engaged to a trans. Really? He over that? I wouldn't be surprised. My dad passed away like quite a while ago, like 20 years ago, and he was the kind of person that probably wouldn't have been super accepting of what I'm currently doing right now, and any of the trans or femboy stuff. But whatever. What are you gonna do? Oops. Look at my sister and mom are some of the coolest people I've ever met. My dad loves them. My dad. Oh, that sucks. Sorry to hear that, man. It's rough. That shit is rough. And depending on how the relationship is, people can process it very, very differently. So yeah, switch the mom and dad, and that's my situation. Yeah. That shit's tough. Definitely. No real easy way out of it or anything about it. Hey, what is it? 2:27, and I've been on for how long? 2 hours. I'm gonna test somehow. If you can give me like a few minutes, maybe like 4 or 5 minutes, I need to see about testing getting this like lighting and stuff and having the camera. It's currently physically connected to the computer, and I might be able to make that longer with an extension, or I can go off the Wi-Fi. I think I tried using an extension the other day, and like the extension like made it so the camera lagged really badly. I don't know why. Maybe because it's just USB sucks at longer distances. But if that doesn't work, I can try through the Wi-Fi, and that should somewhat work. But I can, if I have like a hot tub and screen, I can show slightly more, wear slightly less clothing, which, I mean, I feel like, I don't want to say that's what we're here for, but we're kind of here for that. I'm sure some people are, maybe. Hopefully. I don't know. Or more will show up. We'll see. But yeah, if you could like wait a few minutes, Quail, I think you're probably the only other person here right now. Hopefully that changes when I change the hot tub. All right, I'll be back. I'm gonna go cause I need to watch some stuff because wifey keeps sending me reels. I need to catch up. I need to switch terms a lot. But yeah, okay. I was gonna jump in the hot tub maybe here soon, so you might be missing that. But you should check back here in a little bit, maybe, because I might be out there. We'll see. I need to test this out. But cool. I appreciate you stopping by either way, Quail. Okay, cool. Definitely. I'll see you in a bit then. Have a good one. If not, see ya. Okay, I'm gonna test this out and put something on OBS. Camera set up. Can't spell. Oops. Why is this? Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go test this or try and like set up some of these lights and we'll see how that goes and hopefully go in the hot tub or around the hot tub, adjacent to the hot tub, in proximity to the hot tub, something like that. So let me go do that right now. I'll be right back. I'm mute this so you don't hear how much loud noises. Pretty, pretty sure a spider was just crawling down my face. Sorry, I had to run to a mirror and check. Okay. Well, we have a few logistic problems. That could possibly be fixed. Since there's nobody here, I'm gonna try and fix that. How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna change this scene. Actually, Okay. Sorry, I'm back. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Frosty is really good. Awesome. I'm probably gonna have to wait on doing the hot tub stream. There's some, ouch, my leg. Logistic problems, which was annoying because, of course, I have separate emails for all my accounts and they all use a password. Yeah, yeah, it can be a pain initially, but it can be like here. Can you see? Are you on it right now? Why is it asking me about chat rules in my own chat? Oh, it's because I'm on a different. Whoops. Oh shit. Maybe can I do it in here? My chat is. This doesn't show up right for some reason. It's very laggy when I load it in here. But there's a lot of man, they're taking forever to load. Hydrate. Someone actually redeemed something. I have some Celsius. Hopefully that's good. Ouch, man, my leg's fucked up. You should add my BTTV much over made it for a screen grab the time I fell asleep on a stream. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I'll probably add it to 7 TV. That's where everything else is pretty much going to. It's so much easier. They have, hey, what up? Is that Felipe is funny? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the hydration bit reward. I appreciate that. I was just talking about we were planning on doing a hot tub stream here in a little bit, but I realized there is a few problems I'm going to have to work out before I do that. The main problem is I don't have a way of reading chat at all, which is kind of an issue. Because I'm using my phone as the camera, I can't use the phone as the chat at the same time. Because the app kind of that I have to run, it's like takes the whole thing up. So I might have to run another monitor out there, which wouldn't be impossible. It's not super far, but I don't think I can do it like tonight. Oh, weird. Frosty doesn't show the channel points or rewards. There might be an option for that stuff. I don't know. They might have it off by default. I haven't really looked into it that much. I just know from when I used it was a lot better than the Twitch app. How's it going tonight, Felipe? What are you up to? So yeah, the hot tub stream. I really, really wanted to do it tonight. I like took the time putting all this makeup on and stuff. But your day is good. Awesome. Glad to hear it. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, I'm glad somebody used the emotes. Awesome. I really obviously these emotes aren't the best. I want to get like a professional artist to do them in the future. There's a particular artist that awesome quail. That one's a good one too. I don't like these ones because they're hard to see at the normal scale. They look better when they're blown up, but yeah, they're not bad. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Felipe. I'm very sorry to hear that. Was it unexpected? Or was it something you knew about that was coming? Not that I'm trying to bring it up or make you dwell on the subject. But rip, yep. Did your dad really die, Felipe? Or are you just saying that? Because it seems like that's a weird. It seems like, honestly, when I think about it, if your dad just died and you're just going around on Twitch, I mean, I'm sorry if you did. Obviously, that's horrible. But it also, your dad really. Well, I am very sorry to hear that then. I don't know. It seems just like that might be someone or something somebody would say to troll in a Twitch chat that they just might pop in randomly. But I apologize if that really did happen. That's horrible. Well, hopefully I can make your day better. I don't know if that's possible. I wish I could give you a hot tub stream. It is a pug. Where did that pug come from? What pug? Oh, that's a channel pug or a moat pug. I was like, I didn't think I added Pug Please to Twitch or to 7TV, but someone added it to their emotes on Twitch. I see. Yeah, I need to have some animated emotes. Yeah, like I was saying, there is a particular artist that I really like the emotes. Here, I can show you. Some of the emotes maybe. Oh, damn it. If I can find them on here. I'm not used to this emote screen that it's giving me on OBS. Oh, here we go. So let's see. That one, that one, that one. I really like all these emotes. I'm pretty sure there's just one particular person that made these. Ferdy's Lab, I believe. But I really like how cute they are. They're very simple too, and they're easy to see. Like the reason I don't really like mine are they're very difficult to like tell what they are without kind of like really like getting in close and seeing. These are very like I can tell from like being very far away from the screen what they are. Those almost look like is that another Femboy? Those are pretty cute. I'm very surprised I got hold on, what was the name of this channel? Hold on. Oh, wait. Jen the Dummy. See, I'm very curious. Like her prefix for emotes is Jen the 16, but her channel is Jen the Dummy. I wonder what determines your prefix for emotes. Because mine does not have numbers on it. It's just Futapan. I was kind of curious how that worked out. Which I'm glad. I didn't want numbers on mine. But I see a lot of channels do have numbers for some reason, even though their channel name doesn't include numbers. I was wondering how that worked out. God, I hate seeing my profile on camera. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I wonder. So the way it works is the first 6 letters and the numbers if there's another person with that prefix. Really? Because I've seen some other ones that were fairly unique. Like, I mean, channel names that are fairly unique. Like, Yeah, I mean yours is pretty short and kind of unique. Like I would think that person's is. Hmm. I mean, some of them I get, but like this person in particular, like, what is there's Jenda? So is there like maybe there is 15 other Jendas? Or yeah, I don't know. Maybe that is the way it works. Man, it seems kind of crazy though that I don't know. There's no other Futapan. Maybe there isn't. Mine is 7 characters. I don't know. Either way, I'm glad I don't have to have numbers on mine. You know what's crazy is this like name isn't well, it's not that crazy because it's kind of a weird name, but um, have a good bad night, Felipe. Good night. Again, sorry about your dad. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I really hope to have another stream where I actually get in the hot tub and I'm able to show a little bit more. Maybe might be better content. So check the stream out again, please, in the future if you have a chance. And again, I'm sorry about your dad, but have a good night, and I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, Quail. I don't know if I would actually change it unless I could get just a shorter version. Because I mean, mine is like essentially just my name right now, so it's just a longer, or I mean, a shortened version of my name, I guess I should say. I was really hoping I could just get like Futa something. That would be or Futa P. Like Futapan is like kind of a lot of letters. And in my opinion, I'd prefer it to be a little bit shorter. But I need to stop looking that way. I hate how I look on camera at that angle. I need to like align my head to the center always. I hate how it looks. So we only have one more follower till my goal. And I think I thought I just knocked something over. It was the hot tub starting. I think I get affiliate at 25 followers. And then I unlock VIP status. I can give people VIP at 50 followers, I think. Yeah, if I got partner, I'd ask to change it to just Quail. Because the only reason I did the Quail was is it Quail? Am I pronouncing that? And I want to say how do I am I actually supposed to not pronounce that? For some reason, I thought it was quail, but I don't know why I was thinking that because it's not really spelled like that. Quail, quail, quay. I don't know why I'm now just asking this. Wait. Your actual name is spelled differently. Why? I don't know why. I'm just an idiot. I like to say I don't give a fuck. Choose your own adventure. I wish I did the goes because Twitch and left for letter. Oh yeah. Yeah, they do. You know, somebody. If you have the N, and you're a big channel, they do let you have the smaller username still. Like Vebe. I don't know if you've ever heard of her or watch her. She's a VTuber, which I don't really ever watch VTubers except for her. She went from Vebe to just Vey, just 3 letters, VEI, which I don't think you can get any shorter than 3, like at all. I don't think I've ever seen a shorter username. I don't even know if I've ever seen another 3-letter. Like I've seen a lot of 4 letters. Like there's a Fred. I've seen in a couple channels, but my IRL name is Kyle and Coil. Oh, is the weirdest way to spell that while still being technically correct. Oh, nice. That's just nice. Kyle. I see. Okay, so I was pronouncing it wrong because of because of Kyle, my IRL name is Quail. Okay. So is that pronounced quail? So Kyle and quail? Am I pronouncing both those right? You don't care? Okay. Well, just I don't know, whatever yours you would prefer. Kyle. Kyle seems like an appropriate one. I also have to remember Kyle. I didn't. Yeah, but quail. Yeah, definitely is. Is that actually how you spell like quail, like the bird? I thought it was, but I'm not sure. Some people call my Kyle. Some people call me Quail, depending on when they may be. Yeah. Well, I've never been ever called Futapantsu in my life. I've never heard those words spoken by anybody in my life, actually. And based on the reaction I get in some people's chats, I don't think many people have ever seen that word combo either. It's definitely stands out. And again, it's like I've been kind of like normalized to it over the past few weeks. Whereas before I was like, oh, this is super edgy and like, oh man, this is gonna stand out. And now I don't even think about it. And I talk sometimes and then other people aren't used to it though. And I guess this is the way it's gonna be. But one nice thing is it's not taken anywhere. Like I've had a whole bunch of like compliments. I keep looking over the wrong direction. I hate looking over the side, sorry. I've had a whole bunch of compliments and people like say stuff, but it's not taken on any platform, anywhere. It's never been used. Most places I've checked, at least. And I did swoop up all the obvious like social accounts and stuff. Also, I did, and I will be saving VODs and stuff to YouTube. So not that these are anything special worth saving, but just for, I don't know, just because, they might be nice to have around sometime in the future. And Twitch doesn't really let you save VODs like they used to. So, yeah. Also, if there's anyone watching and you aren't followed, please follow. I only need one more follow till I hit my goal. Please, please, please follow. Please follow. Please follow. I'm begging. Oh, I threw him off. Whoever it was. Damn it. If there is one other person who's still here that hasn't followed, please follow. Unless you're scared. Unless you're scared of your name popping up and you're watching secretly. Oh, I scared them both off. I mean, it's fun having a weird name. An improv streamer who was on one of my favorite D&D podcasts and also is a full-time streamer. She calls me Kyle, but also has a whole voice for the Quile of the Dark. Oh yeah, you were telling me about who is a wizard whose favorite hobbies are collecting mushrooms and finding the spells. Yeah. You were telling me about that before, actually. I remember that. You were saying that. Improv streamer. That's an interesting thing to get into, improv. I don't know. I think that would be kind of, I mean, streaming definitely feels kind of like improv to a certain degree. Not that I'm making like jokes or anything, but just I found half the, like the battle with I think streaming is just a lot of the time people are expecting you to like continuously speak in most cases, and just keeping like the talking going is very difficult, I find. Especially when you don't have a fast moving chat. So like when you're here or anybody else is here or like other people are here, it's a lot easier. Or if you have a fast moving chat, but it's very difficult like just talking when you're by yourself sometimes. I mean, mostly she just does like variety games, interacts with chat. Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I want to lean into. Is just a variety and maybe some just chatting and maybe a hot tub and kind of just do a mix of things. I don't really like, I like doing like the film stuff, and I would do it a lot more if I could. It's just really difficult with certain aspects of it. Like, just like the facial hair makes it really, really difficult. If I could laser all my facial hair off, it would make it so much easier. Because I feel like makeup is, for me, I feel like it's pointless if like my facial hair is like showing out my 5 o'clock shadow or anything, and unless I shave it like super close, like directly before, it almost always is. It's super, super, super annoying. But if I didn't have that issue, or if like I started taking HRT or something, then and it wasn't as bad, then that would be a different story. Also, I do have like a femme voice I'd like to try at some point, but I am I'm too nervous to do it right now. Even though I know this voice sounds, I don't know, it's so weird. Like, it can be very like, I want to say, disorienting for people to hear a masculine voice coming out of someone that looks like feminine. And I say that as a femboy, like having experienced it from having having an individual say something to me that I wasn't expecting their voice to be like it was, and it just kind of like threw me back initially. I just know how that feeling can be for some people, even if they have no ill intention with it. Can be a little hard to get used to. And that's like just the same for facial hair. It's like, if people are looking for femboys, they don't want to see somebody with facial hair. I mean, that's very, I think, much the case for most people that are coming into femboy channels. I mean, some probably don't mind, just like the masculine voice, but a lot of them want a feminine voice, completely feminine face and body and everything. Which, I'm surprised there's not more femboy streamers on Twitch. Like, there's a couple that are bigger, but overall, like from what I've seen, like if you just search femboy tags, there is a lot of VTubers and a lot of furries VTubers. And a lot of people without cameras. You might have 5 to 10 people with cameras max in the femboy category that I've noticed. There are a lot, but mostly, mostly no cams. I mean, I wish it. I've only been doing this for a few weeks. I've already like considered, it's like, man, it probably would be just way easier to use a VTuber model, and that's why so many people like do it. Especially like, even like there's like a lot of big VTubers that use them and still get thousands of viewers, and you don't have to do like you don't have to worry about makeup. You don't have to worry about like what you wear. That's one thing I kind of regret, is like putting myself. I met a cool one today though on cam in a pink May outfit and cat ear headphones. She was great. Nice. Oh, I'm sure they're out there. I wonder like how long they stick around though. That's the thing. Or like, um, I need to move. Hold on a second. Okay. I keep looking at the wrong screen because I have a chat over there and I don't want to look at that screen anymore. I'm sure there's a lot out there, but I wonder how many just like kind of come and go. She's like, you, to be honest, just starting out. Yeah. I mean, I wonder how many there are like me that are starting out and just kind of I don't know. It's super. One thing I've noticed, it is just super, super, super hard, and I know it's like this for everybody. Well, the vast majority of people. Getting off the bottom is just incredibly difficult, unless you're like super hot or something and can stand out in a thumbnail or something. But for video games, unless you have like a big picture of yourself, or unless you're showing something like super standout-ish, getting off the bottom of almost any game or just chatting category is super, super difficult. Just to get that initial few viewers, like for you or other people like Eggs, wherever the fuck he went, or whoever else is just randomly wandering in here, bumping up the viewer counts. Like those few individuals are like few and far between for the most part. And a lot of them just stop in and they don't even follow whoever just came in here. Please follow, please follow, please follow. I only need one more follow. Please, 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 please. One follow, one follow. I only want one, please. I will never ask. Oh, you son of a bitch. They left. God damn it. It hasn't, that does not work very good. A lot of trans streamers do the VTuber PNG just because they're embarrassed. I get it too. I'm embarrassed. You know what? I would have never done this a year ago. Ever. I'm super shy, and honestly, the only reason I'm doing it now is because I'm on drugs that allow me to not be as shy, if I'm being completely honest. Like, otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't have created this character or tried to even try and, like, I don't even know, like, I don't know, like, do this at all. I would have been way, 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 way too embarrassed to ever, like, even type anything, I think, as this name or as this person or whatever the thing I'm trying to project it is. It's, you have to just not, I've kind of just realized you just have to not give a fuck. You just have to like realize that you're going to be like super, super, super cringe. I still cannot like really listen to my voice. Only recently when I've got this new mic and the adjusted filters can I like start to like listen to my voice like on VODs. I hate it so much still. Like I can't even like consider making clips or highlights or anything because I can't stand my voice enough to even like watch the videos. It's really, really annoying. It's something I'm still working on. Plus, just like talking, kind of have to adjust how you speak. Like I'm not used to like speaking this much at all either. Like there's, I probably speak more like, or I've spoken more in this stream like than I did in like a week before sometimes. Because I was just like, I work at home and I was just wasn't like going out a lot. So not having a whole lot of interaction on some days. But I might try the whole VTuber PNG thing at some point. Oh, I can feel my voice getting raspy too. Human to human, proud of you for getting out of your comfort zone. Thank you. I appreciate it. Honestly, yeah, it's been like I'm still not completely out there by any means, but way more than I ever was before by a wide margin. So, it's definitely been an experience. Especially like just it probably wouldn't be as big of a deal like if I lived somewhere I think bigger or somewhere a little bit more just like progressive for things like that. Just yeah, the area I'm in, it's like could be much worse, but it could be much better too. It's like it's typical kind of just like Midwest bullshit, really. Which it's not bad in all parts, but a lot of the Midwest is not great for certain things like femboys or trans or I mean they're just barely accepting of like gay stuff and gay rights or whatever. And even that it's like Still questionable. And yeah, I'm super introverted, but I don't have strong social anxiety. So for me, I learned eventually that like the key to seeming confident or having confidence is deciding not to get. Yeah, I mean, I kind of always knew that. It's just I feel like yeah, just saying that and doing that by being like in front of people like on camera and having to just talk and just say stupid things and just like I don't know, be willing to just completely make an idiot out of yourself. I don't know, and just have it like recorded forever. It's hard to grok it, but it takes practice, yeah. And I mean, I it's not like I never had confidence. It's more I would always do fairly well, I think, in like one-on-one situations like in real life. It was always more for me larger groups or larger, settings that really threw me off and like the more people, the more it fucked me up. I don't know. I probably is cuz I don't know. There's some shit in my childhood I had to do this like I went to church for a long time like growing up and like we were kind of like I don't want to say super deep in the church, but we like my dad had like a small like I don't want to call it a job, but like a thing he did there and we were kind of just involved in certain like activities and like one of the things I had to do was like an acolyte and one of the things like the acolytes had to do was go in front of like the audience during a sermon or during like a church whatever service and like read some like verses from the Bible and I just remember having to do that when I was like I don't know like I had to have been like 11, 12, 13, or something and there was probably a few hundred people out in the audience, and I was already like a shy person. It just, I remember just being like so freaked out and like being able to barely speak and just, I don't know. It was not good, and I think that just kind of like fucked me up for the rest of my life as far as like social anxiety and crowds and talking and I don't know. And like I said, I wouldn't even be able to do this without like social anxiety medication. I mean, I think I told you about the club stuff. I was a big fat bearded dude with a nice shirt and vest at the club. I just go up and dance because all the Tintin hotties sitting there being self conscious would then see me and be like, why am I sitting? Yeah, yeah. That's what you were saying before. Yeah. I mean, it's always easy to say one thing and do another, though. It's like telling somebody that's afraid of heights, just like, don't be afraid of heights. Just like, you know, it's a mind over the matter. Being, saying one thing and doing another is just, like I smoked cigarettes for a very long time. And a lot of people I know, like my mom never smoked cigarettes. She hated cigarettes. My dad smoked cigarettes for a while, but a lot of people I know smoke cigarettes and a lot of people I know didn't smoke cigarettes, but this is one of those things. And honestly, I smoked for so long, I didn't think I was like seriously addicted where I didn't think I would ever stop actually. I never had like any physical health problems from it, even though I did smoke a long time, but it's just like I struggled with it for a long time, and just only because like vaping helped a lot that I was able to stop it. And it's only been like a couple months, honestly, but I'm pretty sure I'm done. I haven't really had the urge using the vape like I did before. But it's like some people never had to struggle with that. I've never really had to struggle with like weight my whole life. There was like one or two times where I was like, oh, I'm a little overweight, and then I tried exercising and I lost the weight, and I was like, that's it. And I've never really had a hard struggle, but a lot of people, that's a struggle they deal with their whole life. I think the main thing is like accept that you are fearful, but once you know that, you can do baby steps and celebrate the baby steps. Yeah, yep, that's pretty much what it is, and just getting used to the stuff. I mean, why I'm like actually just streaming now. I know all these all these streams suck. I know everything I'm doing is super fucking cringe now. I know that. I know looking back, I'm gonna like see these videos or VODs and just be like, ugh, just be like, oh god, it's just disgusting. Like I can't stand looking at it. I know that because I feel it now already, but It's just like you have to get that experience, you have to get that time in. Unless you're like super, super lucky and are coming in with a platform already, you have to just get time in. Like, I'm pretty sure every person starting out all has their like when they start, they it's all garbage they put out essentially. And only until you've been doing it long enough will you actually, get to that point where you can make something decent. Yeah, see, it's like I've just been lucky with like the whole weight thing. It's just I've always been fairly fit, fairly like athletic. I've never really like even like I don't exercise like my muscles, like my upper body, like at all. Like I've always just had like a natural. It's not a huge amount of muscle, but it's like I don't do any upper body exercises at all, like literally. And I just always have had like a fairly just kind of a It's not huge by any means, but it's just kind of like an athletic build for the most part. And it's just kind of like just lucky. But it's like my sister and my mom, they're a little bit heavier, so it's like I don't know. So like, I mean, I literally just it's been like that ever since I remember. Like since I was like 13, I've always just obviously it was like smaller than like my whole body was, but it's like my legs are kind of like that too. But it's always been like my torso that's never had any real muscle. Like my pecs, I never really had anything. That's why I didn't have anything like any meat on my chest at all until I started taking some of those estrogen supplements. And then finally, I got a little bit of fat, finally, and a little bit on my ass too. But I've also spent a lot of time like exercising my ass and my inner thighs. Actually, I've got this trick I could show you. I've recently learned I can do. It's actually kind of crazy. I'm just trying to look better than mine. Do you exercise? Do you like lift weights or anything? Who cares if it's garbage if you make someone happy? Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like fairly lucky as far as like I said, I smoked for a long ass time, and for the most part, I've been fairly spared of the negative effects, knock on wood. I would stream trash, DJ sets, but just 'cause I found out some friend listened to it in the background while they work nights. But I would stream trash DJ sets, but just 'cause I found out some friends listened to it in the background while they. Oh, yeah, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what it's about. That was like that website I made. I'm like, I don't make any. Well, I shouldn't say any. I make a negligible amount of money on that site, and that's only been up to the last year. Like for 9 or 8 years, I made zero money on that site and paid all the bills on it. So I was always negative. But it's like I always did it just to kind of like, just as like a tool to help like people out. Like just because I thought that was kind of cool. I could have charged money, and I kind of want to still, but I used to lift when I was fat, had a home gym in my garage during my 5 years, losing 100 pounds to go from 287 to a healthy 180. Nice. That's the way to do it, is at home, I found, at least for me. I don't, what's funny is like my current weight and everything is like, I don't even have like an exercise like regime or schedule or program, and I haven't for a couple of years. I do what I like to call is like ADHD or anxiety exercising, where like if I can't sit still or I have to like just keep moving around, I just do like certain stretches like repeatedly, like uh like autistically to a certain degree. And it's actually been really good for me. We'll start going to a gym eventually. Haven't lifted in years. I live in the woods now. I just walk to an hour for you to keep. Yeah, that's good. I need to start walking too. I used to do a lot of running and stuff in school. I did some like track and field and some stuff like that. I actually kind of fucked up my knees and some joints from doing like pole vault and stuff for like 3 or 4 years. Actually, it was like 5 years. I had a couple bad landings that definitely fucked up my knees, and now my knees like crack all the time. I honestly I feel like one of my knees are about to explode like any day. Like my whole just like I don't know kneecap is just gonna like burst and like I don't know. I'm gonna have emergency surgery. I have to because right now I don't drive. And the closest place is one of. Oh, okay. So how is that working out? Like, how do you have a phone? Like, what is? How is that working? You're actually like in the forest right now? What is going on there? What do you mean? That can't be right. Is that like a living in a van down by the river type situation? Like, and did you say you're in the what Pacific Northwest? I live with two friends and their 4 children sleeping in their living room because they took me. Oh, that's cool. So, would you just like recently come upon hard times or something? I mean, I know not exactly how you are or how you've been, but I was just about in your position about a year ago, honestly. And if it wasn't for my mom and stepdad, I would be in that position, honestly. Shit, hold on. I need to. I just realized I left this door open. Hold on a second. So I lost my job 2 years ago. Got laid off. Okay. And you were doing programming at the time. Shouldn't be touching my eyes. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. I I really I really hate so much of how just like I don't know. I don't want to. I hate getting into like politics and like I don't know economics or anything, but just so much of how fucking capitalism works. This is so stupid and so annoying, but everyone thinks it's so important. Too much experience for most jobs, 20 years software dev, but no FANG companies on my resume, so in this job market it sucks, so yeah. And it's only gonna get worse, that's the bad thing. That's kind of why I turned to streaming, or one of the big reasons, honestly. Since I was thinking about it, I was like, you know, I feel like, honestly, one of the, and this might not work out this way, but I feel like one of the things AI really can't replace and probably won't be replaced anytime soon is like true human connection. So it's like I feel like on Twitch you can do that, and obviously there's going to be like AI, you know, girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever you want, but it still won't be a genuine human connection. I don't know. And I think that's going to be one of the last things like humans can actually offer that AI can't. By the way, something's happening with the mic buzzing, and I can hear you fine, but it got wild. Interesting. Uh, Interesting. Thank you for telling me that. Hold on a second. Maybe it's because I'm messing with it too much. I noticed on one of my other streams that happened too. I assumed it was like that the whole time. Is it like when it's happening, is it happening like consistently? Like, is it happening right now? Hmm. Let me let me put an earbud in, or let me double check it on the stream. One of my things fell out here. Yeah, let me check. Okay, I'm looking at the levels right now. It's only happening when I'm speaking, though. One of the other fun things about small streams helping them troubleshoot without chat, just wildly posting trash and F. Yeah, only when speaking. Hmm. Interesting. One of the rubber pieces from my earbuds fell off somewhere. I don't know where the fuck it went. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna have to, here's one of them. Test 1, 2, 3. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that sounds horrible. What the fuck? Okay, Kyle, I'm gonna actually probably end it because that sounds bad. I don't know what's going on, but I need to look into that. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. I'm not sure. That sounds like what it was doing the other day, but that's. But I don't. Oh, you know what? I might. I don't know. I might. Maybe it's some. I might have some cords that need to be separated. There might be like some. Something like laying over something else that shouldn't be. It's causing some static or something that might have moved like recently when I was moving the mic. I don't know. But it's honestly, it's like 3:30 in the morning for me, almost 4. So I was probably gonna wrap it up here soon. It's about 3 hours to stream. So without the hot tub stream, yeah, I do need to get some sleep. My eyes are starting to bother me being this light too long. But I appreciate you being here and talking with me. And hopefully, well, not hopefully, we will be having some hot tub streams definitely here in the future. So, and hopefully more fem streams in general too. So, because I like doing them, and I know other people probably like it as well. So, yep, I wish you the best as well. Have a good rest of your evening, and I will